welcome to the Ethics Support Group. Today we have two new members. We have Joan and Barry. Why don't you two introduce yourselves?
Hi everyone, my name is Joan.
Hi Joan.
And I'm from the BeachNet Corporation, and I am unethical.
Hello, I'm Barry, and
Hi Barry.
Thank you, and I'm from the best carpet, and I am unethical.
Thank you so much for introducing yourselves both. I know that was very brave of you to do. Recapping from last week, we just went around and talked about why each of us was unethical. So, Joan, do you mind starting and letting us know why you were unethical?
No, I don't mind at all.
Thank you, Joan.
Alright everyone, let me explain to you what happened to BeachNet Corporation a few years ago.
A representative from Universal Juice Company came with a contract for BeachNet. Joan looked over the contract and decided to sign with Universal Juice Company. Research scientists did initial tests on the concentrate and raised concerns that it was altered by various chemicals and did not contain the true ingredients that BeachNet advertised. When Joan heard about what the scientists had discovered, she had a decision to make. Was she going to drop them as her supplier and recall the product, or continue using Universal Juice Company?
Wow. So what decision did you make?
Well, I made the bad decision, obviously. I chose to stay with the supplier because it was saving us a lot of money and we were already struggling against Gerber Baby. Our Gerber Baby. So, with saving that, we actually ended up keeping that supplier for about 10 years until a private investigator came and found out that we weren't actually using real apples. And then at that time, I was charged for consumer fraud and had to spend up to a year in jail and a $100,000 fine.
Okay, Barry, if you're not too distracted, could you tell us your situation?
So in the early 90s, I started a business, and this is where it all happened. So what I did when I first started my business after it started to grow is I went into banks and started applying for loans. The banks quickly realized that they would not give me any more loans, and so what I had to do was create false receivables. So I literally wrote down $1 million in receivables from a large building, and I gave it to the bank, and then they gave me the loan back. Loan was up on the first bank. He had to go to a second bank and do the exact same process. So what I did was I wrote down another $1 million, handed it to the bank, and they gave me some money. I then went back to the first bank I borrowed money from and gave them their money back.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for sharing, but what did you end up doing?
So this whole process went on for a couple of months, and I collected millions of dollars. Once the bank started following up on me, it all collapsed, and there was nothing I could do about it. So they realized I was doing fake receivables, and I got in trouble with the law. The federal government put me in prison for 15 years, and I vowed to never be unethical again. 6 months later, I went back to jail for the same thing.
Oh, you!
Oh, that's okay. It's okay.
Well, Barry and everyone else, this does seem like an appropriate time for the Ethics Club mantra. So, if everyone will join me.
I am bad, and that is good.
Good.
I will never be good, and that